Thyroid peroxidase is a key enzyme in the production of thyroid hormones like thyroxine and triiodotyrosine. There are the elements that it requires in the synthesis of T3 and T4 hormones. The process of thyroid hormone synthesis requires iodide, which we get from the food we eat, thyroid peroxide, which is an enzyme, hydrogen peroxide to transform iodide into iodine, tyrosine that transforms into MIT and DIT on thyroglobulin and synthesis T3 and T4 hormones. The whole process begins in follicular cell. We're in a tiny secret town deep in the neck called Thyroid Town, where everything runs smoothly because of a magical factory hidden inside it. This factory is called the Follicular Factory, and its main job is to produce energy potions called T3 and T4, which the town needs to keep everything running smoothly. Let me tell you a story about how this factory works. A special delivery truck pulls up to the gates of a follicular factory, carrying a load of magical salt. This magic salt is known as iodide, and it's the main ingredient needed to make the energy potion. But here is a problem. The iodide can't just walk in. It needs a key. The key is held by workers called NIS, sodium iodide importers. These workers grab the iodide, unlock the gates, and guide it into the factory. Now that the iodine is inside, the magic is about to begin in the factory. Inside the factory lives a powerful wizard named TPO. TPO's job is to take the magical salt and turn into something even more magical, iodine, which is glowing and ready to be used. But TPO doesn't work alone. He needs a special magical source called hydrogen peroxide to get this magic started. With a flash of light and a bit of TPO's magic, the iodide is transformed into the purple shiny iodine with the magical power of H2O2. This glowing iodine is now ready for the next part of this journey. Here is the mechanism stuff. Iodide turns into the active iodine in the presence of thyroid peroxide enzyme and hydrogen peroxide. The process is called aniodine oxidation. This iodine will later be required in the synthesis of T3 and T4 hormones. Now comes the fun part. There is a big conveyor belt in the middle of the factory called thyroglobulin. This belt is covered in little cups, which are actually tyrosine molecules. There is a special spots in there that are ready to hold the iodine. Our wizard TPO sprinkles iodine on the tyrosine cups, filling some of the cups with one iodine and others with two iodine. It's like filling cups with water at a lemonade stand. Some gets a little, some gets a lot. Here is the mechanism stuff. Active iodine binds to the tyrosine on 3' carbon in the presence of thyroid peroxide and turns into monoiodotyrosine, also called an MIT. Other than that, thyroid peroxide binds iodine to tyrosine on both 3' and 5' carbon, which turns into diiodotyrosine, also known as DIT. This process is called organification or iodination. But the real magic is when TPO does the final trick, coupling the cups together to make the energy potions. He combines different cups to create two special kinds of potions. First, TPO mixes one MIT and one DIT and creates T3, a powerful energy potion. Then TPO mixes two DITs and then create a T4, another type of energy potion, but a bit slow reacting. Here is the mechanism stuff again. Thyroid peroxide catalyzes the coupling of MIT and DIT and yields triiodothyronine, known as T3. The coupling of two DITs results in thyroxine, known as T4, which is also known as tetraiodothyronine. These T3 and T4 are active thyroid hormones. Potions T3 and T4 are ready and stored safely in the warehouse until the body calls for them. When a messenger comes from the body's brain saying we need more energy, This message is delivered by a messenger called TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, telling the factory it's time to ship out some portions. The warehouse opens, and the portions are packed up and sent out in the bloodstream, like little packages being delivered to every part of the body. When they arrive, they help power everything, including muscles, brain, heart, and even our ability to stay warm.